Alright, so this right here is my Ironman helmet. Show how we made it. Let's go. First, I started with using Fusion 360, which is the CAD software I always use. I started with a picture online, designed the helmet. I even did a 3D scan of my face just to see how I would look inside the helmet, which is actually pretty cool. Then using this cool feature in Fusion 360, I animated the joints just to see how it would open and close, and just to make sure the joint would actually work. And to actually actuate the joints, I'm using some MG90 servos, which are really cool because they have the metal gears. And they're more likely to last me opening and closing the helmet like 1,000 times. Then to control the whole setup, I'm using an Arduino Nano, which I use for most of my projects, mainly because it's tiny and I have most of the code for it. And just normal push button. And now that I had everything finalized and planned out, I started printing. And I use the same carbon fiber PLA that I used with my Black Panther helmet. Go check out that video too if you're watching this. Show some love. Quick disclaimer, don't use carbon fiber PLA on your printer because it will most likely mess up your printer. If your printer isn't certified for carbon fiber PLA, don't use it. And like even my Ender 3, I had to make some modifications for it to kind of work, so don't use it unless you like know what you're doing. And this is where things got a little like shitty. So first time I printed it out, this is what it came out like. You might not realize it, but like it's like a hat, it doesn't even fit. So I realized that the 3D scan I made of my face wasn't to scale, so this just wasn't the right size. Then I decided to print it and make it much bigger, which led to this, which is like massive. Because this time I now left a little bit too much clearance, so it was just too big. So at this point I had all the parts printed out. Just needed to put it together, write the code for the servos, and everything would be good. Code in Arduino. Uploaded it to the servos, they worked perfectly. Started putting the helmet together, sanding down the pieces, making sure everything fit. Alright, so helmet does fit. Probably gonna add like a little bit of padding and stuff, but overall, it's a nice fit. I can see through it and everything. I got the servos connected, but there's a problem with when I'm trying to actuate it. After putting everything together and testing it, I did run into a few problems. Like right here, you see that I'm testing the helmet. I press the button, it opens. When I press it again, this happens. Okay, so I basically spent the next like few days redesigning the parts, trying to get it to work, and I came upon this. So I decided I had to move the servos forward a bit and also redesign the servo arm so it lifted upwards. And that's what you're seeing right now. And now the helmet works perfectly. So if I test it, so now if I press the button, closes, open. Oh wait. And it's mad reliable now. So if I put the helmet on, like ignore the wires, I'm gonna take care of that in part 2. But boom. And yeah. So that's basically the helmet. Alright, so there's gonna be a part 2 where I will be like making this portable. I don't want to have to carry around all this stuff like next time. So in part 2, I will be making this mobile and everything. And I will also be adding like the glowing eyes and maybe painting it. I'm not sure yet. But yeah. Alright, so like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, check out my TikTok, and yeah. Check back for a part 2 coming soon. Alright, peace out.